And there's something that the labor movement has illustrated over and over again, which is that when we're divided, they come for all of us. When we're divided, it weakens every single gain we've ever made. So we're welcoming you today to a national holiday, a holiday they've tried to erase here in the U.S. And I also want to say, we got a lot of SHIT for just trying to have a little rally. They want to scare us and scare people and pit communities against each other and say that, oh, well, you can't do that. You can't speak up. And we know that the main targets are people who have been speaking up, and they want us to be quiet. They want us not to say anything. I heard there was a fascist elected. I never learned a history lesson where the way you fought fascism was to keep your head down and be quiet. Is that what we're going to do?
No!
So welcome, and we're going to do a chant. The people united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated.
The workers united will never be defeated.
The workers united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated.
Let's do this in Spanish, yeah? El pueblo
Unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Thank you so much, everybody. That was amazing. For such a tiny college, be sure to make a lot of noise. It's really great to see everybody out here today. If you don't know me, my name is Camille. I am the chapter chair for the AFT, which is our faculty union here at the San Mateo Community College District. I am one of the many faculty organizers who had a part in making this event happen, mostly because, one, it's International Workers' Day, and I'm a proud unionist, and also, two, I wanted to stand out here in solidarity with my colleagues, with my students, with my staff, with my administration, to take a stand against all of the evils and ills that everybody here is facing. Because when we in labor recognize that there's a fight that we have to fight, it's a fight that everyone has to fight. So I come for you, you come for me, we keep each other safe. Woo. To that note, solidarity! To that note, the faculty union here in San Mateo Community College District has made partnerships with other faculty unions across the Bay Area, including San Francisco Community College District, Peralta Community College District, and also Foothill De Anza Faculty Association.
Yeah!
In organizing all of our labor unions together, we are stronger. And the point of us organizing together is to protect our students. So at the table, or on that chalkboard over there back behind Sarah.
On the table.
Wave, Sarah. It's on the table. You'll see a joint petition that this Faculty Union Coalition has put forward in order to protect the most vulnerable students among us and really make demands of material, concrete promises from our administration that so far has just been a lot of lip service and then secret follow-through emails saying the opposite. So if you have a stake or if you have a heart and want to try to protect our most vulnerable, join AFT, join the faculty in the Bay Area and ultimately in California to say that we love our students and we will protect you.
Yeah! All right, we have several folks who've agreed to come with some prepared remarks, and then I want to hear from all of you. This is about people standing up for themselves together. And I just want to make something very clear, that I speak for myself. And I do not pretend to speak on behalf of anyone else. And I want to build real trust in real time through real action with all of you, because we cannot be free if any one of us is in chains, if any one of us is being genocided. When the bombs drop on Gaza, they fall here on us.
That's right.
So please, I want you all to start speaking up for yourselves, speaking up for the world you want to live in. Are we done yet? Are we liberated?
No!
Then we have to keep going. Is Bob Lee here?
All right,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
up next we have Elizabeth Trusakis, English faculty here at Cañada, to talk to us about the role of higher education in the political struggles.
If I don't use the bullhorn, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use my teacher voice because bullhorns, they don't work that well with me. All right, so I want to talk, someone else is going to talk about the full history of May Day, but I just want to make sure everybody knows the significance of the date. So I want to know, how many of you are in favor of the weekend? Woo! Okay.
It's the best part of the week.
Yeah, what about overtime pay?
Yeah.
Like if you're lucky enough to be in a job that gets it, okay? We have those things in this country because of the first May Day, where the Haymarket martyrs who died for their beliefs protested nationwide and impacted workers' conditions around the world by insisting that a 16-hour, a 12-hour day, a 10-hour day was too long, right? And that's why we have an 8-hour day. Not because some generous Democratic administration gave it to us. It was fought for. And the people who fought for it were anarchists, they were socialists, and most importantly to us right now, they were immigrants. And those immigrants here in the United States gave us a pillar of what we once took for granted as our working conditions, and now we have to fight to keep them. So that is the significance of May Day. An injury to one is an injury to all is one important point of that day. Another important point of that day is that nothing good comes without a struggle. And here's where I'm going to shift to higher education. So you may have heard that yesterday, Columbia student, I want to say his name right, Mohsen Madawi, was released from detention and allowed to return to school. A case that you might not have heard of, but I did because I have a former student and friend who teaches at Barnard, which is Columbia's sister school, was also released. Her name was Junseo Chung. She had been in the she's 21 years old. She had been in the United States since she was 7 years old. She participated in a Palestine solidarity demonstration. She was suspended from Columbia. She was picked up and roughed up by the New York Police Department. And then she was detained by either DHS or ICE. I'm not sure which one it was.
Shame.
Okay? These are two young people who were exercising their First Amendment rights, who were arrested by the police and detained by the federal government. They are both free now. Why? Was it the generosity of the judiciary?
No.
It was not. It was because their professors and their classmates and a few people with morals in the administration who were against the suspensions rallied and petitioned and went to a ton of meetings and backed them in court and made it so they couldn't ignore the fact that their rights had been trampled on and that they deserved to be freed. And that is the point that I really want to bring home today. Michael has already said it, but I do not believe, and I also speak for myself, that the best way to deal with what is going on right now is to keep our heads down and be quiet. I feel that those of us who feel comfortable speaking should speak, because if we don't speak, does anybody remember the poem from the Holocaust? First they came for the socialists, but I wasn't a socialist.
First
so I
they
did
came for
nothing.
the communists.
First they came for the communists, but I was not a communist, so I did nothing. Then they came for the socialists. Then they came for the trade unionists, and on and on and on down the line. When they came for me, there was nobody left to do anything, okay? I feel that we can and have been throwing sand into the gears of this administration, and I absolutely feel that that is what we need to continue to do so that we can live in a country where everybody is free and we have the kind of lives we want. Thank you.